Yeah, there's the lava. Alright. Ah! The lava! Hello! I'm NanoMK. Today, I guess I'm playing Minecraft with mods in it. If you saw the trailer, I have been sent back in time to an old version. Those clouds look pretty nice. And I guess the only thing I can do is try to go back to the future and figure out what these mods are. Let's see, what version is this? 1.2.5. Huh. Let's see what I can do in this version. How interesting, indeed. Yes, we are starting with punching a tree, as you might do in this game. And then I can make sticks. And then, wait, what did I just do? I just made a wooden hatchet. How interesting. It breaks wood like 10% faster than my fist. It's almost noticeable. That's funny. Okay, what else can I do? By the way, I did make this mod pack, just so you know. It was fun. I actually got it to work. This wooden hatchet is actually from the Infitools mod. I feel like I should be calling it Infinitools, but whatever. Basically, this is Tinker's Construct before it was called Tinker's Construct, made by the original person who made Tinker's Construct as well. It's pretty cool. So just setting this up. So I can actually make these little 2x2 tools, which is pretty cool. There's a cow, and guess what I can do with this wooden dagger? I can hit the cow with it, but also I can throw it. Isn't that cool? Ow. Yes, I have a wooden dagger, so I can throw it at my food. But as you can tell, these tools have pretty terrible durability, even compared to normal wooden tools. But I have a good set of mods here. Mods you wouldn't expect to be in 1.2.5, some of them. Although most of them you would expect. For instance, barley is from Flora and Soma. You think that comes with Tinker's Construct for like 1.12 or something. No! It actually exists for 1.2.5, but it's kind of difficult to get and install mods for this version. It's doable though, I did it. I even almost used, oh, I can walk in this? That's weird. That was a weird action. I almost went with Extra Biomes XL instead of Flora and Soma, because guess what? You probably don't know about this mod. Do I risk sounding old? Sure, why not? Back in the day, there was no Biomes of Plenty. Biomes of Plenty used to not exist. And this mod called Extra Biomes XL used to be the one that people used for more biomes. But I didn't know it was this old. It's actually pretty cool. And then eventually Biomes of Plenty showed up, and it was like, wow, that's a cool new Biomes mod. And now it's the old one. Anyway, I am just ambling around. Oh yes, I have made stone rods just now. I can make a stone one, and I don't have to use all stone. I can use whatever I want. A stick, stone rod, whatever. Now I've got a stone hand pick, that's what it's called. And yeah, this mod is very cool. I have always wanted to actually use it, and I finally get to in this season. But I should go back to being in character. Well, I better get food. This barley could be useful. Definitely is going to be useful. Also, I forgot to turn off peaceful mode from testing. So now the danger has been re-enabled. Ah, look, a rose. So there's a desert here, and a mountains biome over there. I don't know what kind of base I want to build. But I kind of want to start building it around this area, I think. I'm kind of on this, oh, there's no large map mode? Oh, man. Oh, well. I don't think llamas can exist in this version, so I'm probably pretty safe from George. But you never know. I can't really... I was thinking, I better prepare a safe enough place to escape, but actually they probably can't even get here. I kind of... maybe I should stay in this version. I don't know, I kind of like new stuff too, you know? Yeah, you know what? I should probably try to get to the future. It would be beneficial. Ooh, you know what? I don't have a bed. Having a bed would be nice. I will make this stony iron hatchet. Yeah, I really do like this mod. Infinitecraft, Infinitools. It has so many more features in it too that I did not enable because they take up so many of the IDs. Because like in these versions, every block is a number, not a name. Same with items. And you have to deal with ID conflicts and all that garbage. It was a hassle. But I hear lava. It may or may not burn down my house. But I'm going to build my house anyway and see what happens. And it's nighttime. There, how pretty. Ha! How pretty. I actually wanted a pickaxe. This will be good. And I will put this stuff in a chest, and I also need a sword. Oh, you know what else I can do? Since I can plant these, can I put it on sand? No, it has to be on dirt. Okay, but I can like replant these, and I can grow more bushes that way. So I have a bad but consistent food source. That's pretty cool. Ah, I can make more stone rods with the leftover stone bits. Can I make a copper pickaxe? I can. Oh boy. Well, I'm not going to make a pickaxe. I'm actually going to make a sword. Ah, look at that. I need a bed as well. But first, let me add a waypoint. I'm gonna make it bright green. Yes. Don't you like Ray's minimap? I do. Oh, here's the creepers. Sword's not too weak, I guess. No, the monsters are right here. Wow. Yeah, so I don't know. What should my first thing be? I guess I should do some mining. It will help with getting resources. That way I can start working on my first mod. But I would like to cover my shelter all the way first. In fact, it would be nice if I had some glass for windows. So let me build out the rest of the house frame. Let me just get some of that sand. I'll just make a tiny trowel. So many names for shovels. Now, to cook the sand, so I can get the glass. And then I could also, like, finish the roof or something. Yes, the roof. Maybe it will be flat this time. Yeah, I have an idea. And I can also give it like a skylight of sorts. Well, I do that so that I still have the ladder covered. Oh yeah, connected glass. Guess what? I have Optifine. Optifine's like a really cool mod where it opts your fine. Right? That was dumb. I'm not apologizing. It would appear I have already found a cave beneath my house. Ooh. Well, I guess I better get ready to fight. I'm gonna need some more torches as well. Alright. That side's kind of lit up. Ah, I've got gems down here. These can make good pickaxes as well. But, infitools, however you call it, infidels, does not use these. These are just red power. But red power is a good mod, isn't it? Yeah, I was just starting a little mine. but I ran into this cave, so I needed to light it up. And there's always some nice stuff in the cave. Oh, didn't know the water was right there. Oh, I can see on the map I'm literally under the ocean right now. That is probably why I ran into that water. A mine shaft. Okay. We already have ourselves a pretty interesting seed. Very nice. I suppose you don't want to just watch me mine. I mean, mining's pretty nice, isn't it? Isn't it? No? Just kidding, I can't hear you. You have to say it in the comments. Oh, I just made you want to write a comment. Well, anyway, I need to go get back to this mine shaft I was making. Where's the hole I came out of? Right here. Okay. Great. Yeah, this is what I'm working on. Sorry. And here is the house so far. Haven't gotten all the windows in yet, but now I think I can. Great. Look at that. I've got windows. And I will get myself a door as well. Nice. And that's taken care of. I think I actually want to use some of that marble that I found down there to make a marble floor. It's just not going to be marble around the mine shaft entrance. Actually, you know what I can do with these gems? Before I make tools, I can't make armor. Okay. Well, there was a time when you could make armor with these. Guess you can't. Oh well. I'm gonna chop some more trees down. Anyway, I will get back in just a second. I'm thinking of which mod I want to start working towards first. And I actually have thermal expansion on here. It's a super duper early version, but it does work. I also have Mine Factory Reloaded. Apparently it's MFR, but it looks like just the first Mine Factory. These are like really old versions of the blocks. But I decided to keep it because it's unique. Anyway, so I can make marble bricks and I can make the floor with them. Haha, look at that. That looks nice. I need to work on my storage. In fact, this could be a good time to show off another mod that you know that's really not that special. Iron chests. Yeah, I'm actually using iron chests again because it's the only mod of its type back at this time in history. So, of course I'm doing it again. Also, if you look carefully at my pickaxe, half of it has disappeared, almost half of it. I think it corresponds to the amount of damage it's taken, which is kind of cool. Okay, I have enough to make a chest upgrade. Actually, I was going to make a full copper chest, but I could just upgrade this one for a similar but smaller cost. And look at that! I can put away my stuff. Well, here's the mine shaft. This is fairly precarious feeling. And those spiders are surely mine shaft cave spiders. Okay, I'm blocking this off. No, I don't have enough blocks. Give me more blocks. Hurry, hurry. I hear stuff swimming. I'm scared. Okay, that's blocked off. Don't know what's going to be in there. Here comes one. Just give me 2 more. No, get out of here! Die, 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 die. Great. This is not what I needed. This is not what I needed. Okay. That's close. I didn't even bring food. So do you know what it's like to be an idiot? Now you're getting to watch it right now. Mm-hmm. I'm going to need some food. I guess I will bring my apples. I can also cook this. In fact, I could actually use that string to get enough string to make wool for a bed. Heh. That will be difficult though. There's another cave spider area. I am not ready to deal with a horde of angry tiny spiders. Maybe I should just keep digging down. Maybe I should just do that. I just need some more cobblestone. And I can come back to this mine shaft later. Yeah. How about that? But I'm like really close to everything, so I have to be careful. Hoo-hoo! This could kill me. Ah, don't tell me I'm out of cobblestone already. Ugh. Okay, what's this way? I know. I'll just dig up this stuff and then block off that sneaky little guy. I can hit them through this corner. All right. block there. This is so interesting. Alright. Made it there. Oh, he actually pushed me without doing that. Yeah, alright. Got hit once. Once is plenty enough. But I do want that string. How much string do I have so far? I have enough to make a bed. Guys, I can make a bed. Ah! Beat that, spiders. Bet you can't craft in Minecraft. Oops, those are not ladders. I'm sorry if it's a bit dark. I can increase the brightness. I should have probably done that earlier. I've got some lapis now. Now I think on this version mining level is 11. I don't know. I'll just go with it for now. If I have to go up a block, I'll do that. And now we've got resources, we've got redstone and all that stuff. What I could really use actually is some diamonds. Those are not diamonds. Yeah, that is not a diamond. It is apatite from forestry from 2012. My pickaxe is gone. I guess it will be time to make one of those ruby or something pickaxes. Okay, ruby pickaxe. Simple enough, but I want to show you guys anyway. Look how beautiful, pretty. Ruby pickaxe. And then I can also make a bed. Bet you haven't seen this one before. You see, if you use 3 wool and 3 wood, you get this thing called a bed. And wait, I can sleep until dusk? Yes. I have the Somnia mod where you can kind of control your sleep and the time of day with your bed, which is pretty cool. I did get some fences. I was going to make a few myself. Don't have any more sticks. I need a few more fences. I'm going to put them around the edge of my roof. I think that will be enough. Nope, that's not enough. I just need 4 more. I will probably make more than 4 more, but whatever. Yeah, why does it make 2 fences? It should be like 4 or 6 fences. Anyway, here we are. The house is now constructed. Yeah, that feels good. Pretty cool, huh? Don't you think, huh? I think, huh? I think so. Also, did you realize this is a desert? I don't have to go searching a billion blocks for nothing. I can instead have a desert right here. And I will need that cactus. And there's oil, and there's that mountain biome over there with some interesting trees, and there's the clouds. Okay. I still need gold. I still need a bunch of other resources to start with thermal expansion. Mind you, thermal expansion still is pretty easy in this version. I can show you some of the machines. The powered furnace. This needs gold and 4 redstone. The machine block, machine chassis as it calls it, needs 1 gold. And then the machines are pretty simple. Even the induction smelter, my goodness, that's pretty easy to craft. All of this stuff. Aqueous accumulator. Oh, I can make an aqueous accumulator and use it. Ooh, that could be cool. On this factory hammer. All the mods are like mixed together with each other, so that's just how these old versions work. I also have computer craft, by the way. I probably won't use it, but it's nice to have for some reason. Anyway, I'll be back once I have the resources to start with thermal expansion. Aha! See that blue over there? I know what it is. I bet you do too. I just have to get there and mine this stuff while I'm over here. I can see some over there. There's a lot, actually. So, this is actually not diamonds. Wonder how long you were tricked. This is nickelite from Red Power. It's somewhat redstone-like in crafting, but you can't like place it like redstone. But it's pretty important in Red Power. Oh, and then there's coal. Coal is pretty good. You can use it to burn things. I have not found a single diamond yet, unfortunately. But since it's nighttime, I can show you the Somnia mod. There we go. And I have made it daytime with the mod. I could also do this, but I'm not doing that. Ah! I found myself a diamond. Appears to be just one in the ceiling. How great. Ugh. But at least I found one. And I also got a bit more gold. So I think I have enough stuff to start with, what's it called? Start with thermal expansion. I will also be wanting some buildcraft stuff. Buildcraft is very fun, and I haven't I haven't played with it in this season for a long time. And I like it. I miss it. And oh, guys, this is going to be great if I. Oh, great. Pickaxe is broken. Okay, I have just about what I need to start with thermal expansion, I think. Now I have NEI on cheat mode right now, because wait a second. More options. The reason is because I want to be able to turn the rain off because it's been like raining over and over and over and over and over again, and it's annoying. It's very loud, and I can't turn down rain specifically in this version. Isn't that great? So, thermal expansion. Where is... Here it is. I think... What would I want to make first? Actually, I think first I might want a building for it. After I just built this, why don't I go downstairs? Yeah, I can do that. Do I want to do that? I'm not sure. Kind of want to expand this way. You know what? I'm going to waste this glass and just expand in this direction. Apparently I don't have a shovel anymore. Yeah, let me make it daytime. See what I mean about the rain? Alright, I guess I need a shovel. I will make a green one. An emerald shovel. The skeletons in the morning. Isn't it great? The lava's right there. Actually, that might be useful when I get to IC2. Yeah, there's the lava. Alright. Ah! The lava! I don't know what I had in my inventory. Okay, I don't think I had too much important stuff in my inventory. Like, all my gems and stuff are there. I just had my tools, and thankfully they weren't that expensive. But before I do anything, I want a bucket. And as you can see, there are multiple kinds of buckets you can make. And I can make... slime bucket? No. I can't. Right, I can't click. Sorry, I wasn't trying to cheat. What I think I will do is make a wood bucket and a cactus bucket. So, first, a wooden bucket, because why not? And then, let's get a cactus bucket. Why? Because I think it would be cool to have a stinking cactus bucket. Yes. And then I will have one extra cactus to plant and regrow. Wait, what was that? What is this? Drop of water. That's interesting. I will look into that later. And now I can use buckets. And I'm not actually going to use these... I wasn't going to use them on the lava. In fact, I'm not going to use the water on the lava. I just thought of buckets right now, and I wanted to show you that. Actually, what I'm going to do with the lava is this. Do I have any more tin? Okay. I'm going to do this. Because there are certain methods I can use to make obsidian without having to mine it. Which means I can go to the nether while only having one diamond and not even using it. Now, I used to use this method all the time in later versions, but it does work in this one as well. Just get a... Actually, I'll just use this and make a little trowel. I'll need to get rid of this lava anyway because I'm going to probably build a basement. So, yeah. And it drains so slowly too. more sources over here? Man, I hate how slow it is. Let's see, let me dig this out a bit more. Get some more dirt. This lava sucks a lot, but whatever. At least I'm not wasting it. It's really hard for some reason to actually get to select the lava. You hear me clicking a lot, but it's not taking a lot of lava, but whatever. It seems to work better when I move my mouse a little bit more. Something with the hitbox, I'm guessing. And once this, actually, once this is drained of lava, I can use it as a basement. But I really regret dying in there. I'll just put these in here. But yeah, I made, basically, you can take lava cells and water cells and make obsidian. And that way I can go to the nether. The reason why I'm so interested in that already is because I have equivalent exchange, and with that mod, if you get glowstone and redstone and 1 diamond, you can make your transmutation tablet right away. Ah, stop! Fiery bucket. What is this? You could. Oh, look at that! You could make it with lava buckets. That's funny. That is funny. Gold buckets. You can make them with gold nuggets? That's interesting. Yeah, see, all this stuff is cool. But that's not what I'm focusing on. I just need some more tin. I want to collect as much of that lava as possible. Because I can't really mine obsidian right now if I decide to make any. And I want to be able to make my basement without needing any diamonds. Although, if I were making a diamond drill, don't click. No, I still need 3. Never mind. Oh, what else I lost? I lost my food. But thankfully I have these bushes. Alright, let's collect the rest of the lava if we can. I hear a zombie. Oh man. Creeper. Aw man. Ah, finally that's out of the way. I really need to get my hands on more blocks to build with. Man, I wonder how long it will take for this lava to actually drain once I've collected all of it. You know what else I could? You know what else I could do, guys? Red power is great, but I don't have what I need. This is episode 1. It's probably going to be a bit longer, but that's okay. It's episode 1. Now I have so much lava, though. I can use this for quite a few things. Forestry. There's all kinds of stuff. I see. Yeah. Alright, whatever. I'll leave that as is for now. I probably won't be falling into the lava over here anymore. So, back to building the other building. Oh yeah, by the way, I didn't tell you, but you saw, obviously, I organized my chests and stuff. So I have things that are organized. I have an idea. What if I do this pattern? Oh, but that's where the wall is going to be. I do actually want to be cheap with this and save on resources, because I don't have a ton yet. Alright. And then I just take wood and do the rest. And there it is, this tiny room. There's a creeper. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at that. Oh, look how pretty. Okay, now time for thermal expansion finally, because I have expanded my base. I have died thermally. Oh, great. First thing we need is a... Doesn't show all the mods in these subsets, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Where is thermal? There we go. I need machine chassis. I'm going to need at least 2 of them. So that's 2 gold and 8 iron. And 2 machine chassis. They're not blocks you can actually place. And then I need to make the powered furnace. I actually need bricks, which means I need clay. There's clay. There is some clay. And that's enough. That's all I need for this, because I don't need a ton of clay for Tinker's Construct. Isn't that nice? Alright, I need to cook it into bricks. Okay, what can I make without bricks? This, the pulverizer. I need a couple of redstone power coils, which is more gold. I'll take 4, just in case. And then a piston and 2 flint. I have 1 flint. Is there any more is there gravel down there? There should be. Yeah, there it is. Hello there. Oh, you have a friend. Ah. Okay. Got the flint and a bit of extra gravel. And by now I should have enough bricks ready for the other block, the furnace, electric furnace. Ah, a creepy sound. Here. Okay. That should be enough. And that one actually just needs a piece of redstone. This needs a piston. I have cobblestone. Alright, now I can make a powered furnace. Look at that. And a pulverizer. And should I make a sawmill? I should do this once I have a tree farm, because this will get me extra wood logs, and it'll get me sawdust, which I can make into paper. Ooh, an aqueous accumulator would be cool. But first, let me place these. I'm going to do some ore processing back here. And so you do. In fact, I should be able to use a chest as a in fact, ooh. I should be able to use a buffer. No! A buffer as a buffer. It needs iron bars, though. Fine. I'll do it. Because I think it will look cool. Having a full block thing in between them. So I'll put a buffer there and see, well, I might actually get a crash. I'm considering. So, I don't know. I'll back up the world and see what happens. But first I'll make the buffer. Just 4 wood. Alright, I'll make a backup really quick. Be right back. Alright, my window of truth. Well, actually this isn't going to do anything yet, but I'll place it. Look at how nice it looks. Doesn't have that much storage space, actually. Oh well. And now, I just need some engines, actually. I think this will work. Where will I put the engines, though? I think I want to start with just a bunch of redstone engines, even though they don't make that much power. Have any more iron? I have 1 more. I'm trying to save most of the iron so I can put it through the ore processing, but I guess I won't be able to do all of it. Okay, now I can make 2 pistons. And then I need some gears. Yes, I may or may not have memorized the recipe for a wooden engine. And I also know how to make pipes, because the recipe is simple. And then... Oh, what? What? Can I not... Oh, it can only be the stone pipe. Well, that's disappointing a little bit. Look at this, the teleport pipe. How pretty, how beautiful. It's actually just diamond gears? Really? That's kind of cool, actually. And then the logistics pipes. I've got logistics pipes, guys. That means we can have an inventory system, a sorting system. Just make 2 of these for now. And I will put these here and those there. And that there. Ah, rain. Turn off the rain. And nothing goes in that side. Oh, I could just do it like that, so it's for power. Okay, that's it. That takes in, that outputs, that takes in, that outputs. There's the basement. No, 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 don't do that. Okay. And then I just need a chest. Actually, I need two. One here and one here. And then I just need to turn on those two engines. I don't know if this will make enough. Oh, I can't place levers on the. Anyway, I can place them on the wall though, so I'll just do that. So it should make a little bit of power. I don't think it's going to show up yet. I should probably actually get myself some combustion engines. I'd like some sort of battery or something though. I don't think there's anything here that stores buildcraft energy, unfortunately. That's sad. Like, these machines store energy, but I can't use them as batteries. Yeah, why don't I make them right now? Work never hurt anybody. No one has ever died from any cause. Anyway. I'm gonna make, yeah, two engines. Sorry, I was counting in my head and then I heard a sound outside. Well, no, in my room, actually. But it was actually just the ceiling fan. Ah, steam engines. Yeah, these won't make enough power. But also, that means I need to fuel them. I will give them 16 coal each. And now there you go. Yeah, now you can actually see it traveling down the pipe. Still not enough to run off of. Oh, and these can explode if they run too long. So I have to keep my eye on it. But looks nice. Seems like it's working. And is it me, or is that bush getting taller? They do grow. That's cool. You can also just wake up at any time, which is cool. Oh, and it speeds up time. So now we can actually use this ore processing system in episode 1. I think that is pretty cool. I'm gonna put away this stuff. And this stuff, including that, going in there. And let's take out some ores. Iron, of course, and copper, and gold. iron first. It should auto import. Should auto import. I thought it auto imports. No? Huh. I just realized that when I put the item in this chest, it started facing the right way. That's funny. Let me get a wood pipe and an engine. Welcome to Buildcraft, my friends. Can I just do it with one pipe? If I get a wrench, maybe. No. Oh, it gave me a stack. These stack? No way. That's weird. Those don't stack. Okay, I'm sorry for cheating. I just need a stone gear and 3 iron. I have 2 iron. Take 1. Okay, can I do this? I can! Woohoo! Look at that, isn't that cool? I can do this and that. And it should... But I also need to turn it off. This will or double, right? What? What do you mean it doesn't or double? I just wasted all those resources! What? Why are you not doubling my ores? Maybe the furnace... Nope. It's just used to make alloys, isn't it? And now I just lost... Where's all this going? Okay, I'll put a chest there. I remember testing this and it worked. Maybe it's because the machines were right next to each other. Probably because they were right next to each other. Well, I may have made a mistake. Will I receive this if I mine it? I will. Okay. Alright, and then I have to move this. My goodness. This is not what I expected. This is what I get for using like a super beta version of thermal expansion. I don't mean like beta update. I mean like this is like basically the first release, if it's a release at all, of thermal expansion. I got a rare earth load. Now I don't have a place to output secondary outputs. Whatever. I get some of these extra things from it too. I get pulverized rare earths. I can make conductive alloy. And alloyed steel. And refractory alloy. All of these are for railcraft, aren't they? Oh well. Anyway, it works, kinda, and it keeps up with this. Oh, actually I have to turn this off now. let me sleep until dusk so I have time for that to fill up with energy and turn off the rain. That's weird. Why is it not taking in power? Oh, it's only filling this up. Ugh. I just want this thing to work. Okay. Sleep until dawn. Come on, come on. Turn off this stupid rain. Is this getting power yet? Please send power to the other machine. Why doesn't it have power? Whatever. This episode's long. I feel like it's long at least. So, for now, that's the end of the video. God bless you and goodbye.